Today I'm going to show you how to make a really cute Christmas card using Gelliplate. First, you need your image, so you can draw that out or print one out, and then you need to use carbon paper, whatever you like, onto a piece of plastic, or even clear acetate would work just well. I use carbon paper myself, and so I just drew my design, cut it out. There was a big area here that I messed up, so there's nothing there, but that's okay because the way that you use a stencil, you wouldn't even be able to tell. So then you end up with your stencil and your mask. And they're both really important, so don't discard the inside because you're going to need it. So what you do first is you grab some paint. It doesn't really matter what color. This is going to be your background. In this card, I'm going to use a little fluorescent pink. You don't really need that much. It's totally up to you. You can do whatever color you like. And I'm using a plastic basting brush that I got from the dollar store because I really like the texture, and it kind of reminds me of trees anyway. Squeeze it on your brush or on the jelly plate, doesn't really matter. So then once you have your base, you can then put your mask back on. So I'm going to place it here. And then you're going to hopefully have some blank cards. And so I need to make sure that it's in the right direction. So if I want it to be this way and over this way, I have to put it down like this. So I try to line the bottom up with the bottom of the card, and then I press, or I can take a roller. No, it doesn't really matter if you get paint in the card because it's handmade, and it just gives it some character. And then you have your background, really nice. Take your mask off. Hopefully you have some scrap pieces of paper around, or you can do another card, but I like to clean it off with a piece of scrap. You can still use paper for something else after if you really wanted to. And it doesn't have to be perfectly clean either. I never work perfectly clean with my art. And so I want the tree to be green because trees, well, you hope that you have a green tree. So this is just Studio Dyna 359 by PDO, and then the other one was the 371 fluorescent. It still has a little bit of pink on this, but I don't care. If you want, you can kind of split out like the tree, so that when you put the tree over top, it has a bit of direction. And then you just take your actual stencil. Try to line your card up as good as possible, but it doesn't matter. From there I have my really cute tree. If you don't really like how it turned out, you can just press it down and it'll kind of fix it, or use your finger. Mine had a bit of a line that I didn't like. So there's a really nice shiny card. Alternatively, you can let that dry and do another layer, which is probably what I'm going to do. But you first have to clean it. Because we are going to be using it once this dries. So first layer is dry, so I feel like it needs to be a bit of a darker green. So I have some really awesome Chroma Artist Acrylics Chromium Oxide Green. And then just gonna squeeze a little. It's a heavier bodied paint too, so it reacts nicely with the PBO in terms of just being a little bit more solid. So again, you don't have to cover the whole thing depending on what size jelly plate that you're using. So also, I wanted to have some other cool textures, so I'm using some corrugated cardboard. Just kind of press down. And so now it has some really cool lines. Then I'm going to place that. I'm going to come back with my card, line it up as best I can, and roll. Okay, so let's see. Ah, pretty cool. So you can't really do anything until this is dry. The paint is quite wet. But it'll be really cool to see. So the card is dry and it looks really good. It has some nice texture. So then what I did next is I had some adhesive sheets from Avery, whether you have the labels or the two big labels on the sheet. As long as you have a sheet that you printed on that is adhesive, then it makes this a lot easier. Otherwise you can glue them all on, but again, not as easy. So I have like a little scrap here, Avery, and what I just start doing is I start punching out a bunch. This one has a lot of green, so I keep trying to find little bits that are other colors. And so then you'll have your little circles. You can start placing them on all over. Like I said, a lot easier if you just punch a bunch that you know you're going to need. You can't expect that they're all going to be perfect either. This is also extremely tedious and it does take a long time. So now that we have all of our stickers put on, which are the little Christmas bulbs, then what I want to do is, there's part of it that I'm not totally happy with, which is this green kind of that got over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some washi tape to cover it up. So I think this green color is going to go really nice. It doesn't cover it perfectly, but that's okay. So I'm just going to trim the edges. And fold it over. And just trim the rest. Kind of all the washi tape that I want. And then what I'm going to do is I have one of these Click Artemio, I don't really know how to say it, machines, like a Dymo. So if you have one or another, or you could write out your letters, whatever you want, you can make a little thing. This one says Happy Holidays. So I think I'm going to place this, cut it between the happy and the holidays. I'm going to place it kind of on an angle like this. So do the holidays first. You might need some extra glue because these don't always stay, or I'm probably just going to apply some weight on top of it. I don't want to cover the tree really. So I'm just going to trim it a little bit more. That's better. So yeah, it's better to do your second one first because you can kind of space it out. But it really is not that sticky, or as sticky as it should be. Oh, it just popped right off. Okay, well at least get them both undone. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of school glue underneath, but this one does not. Okay. So I'm going to add the letters, the word, but also I think it's really cute to add a little star to the top. Use some cheap glue, fix this up a little bit. Sometimes when you're printing with chipboard, it has a tendency to kind of split because the top layer sticks. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Kind of just need like that. Then you stick your star on the top. Try and clean off any extra glue if you want. Although it pretty much dries clear, so it doesn't matter. You could even add glitter if you wanted to. So I'm going to put this, the holidays, slanted, and happy, kind of over top. Like this. But then, because a few things need to dry, I recommend placing a weight, like I said, over top for a little while. So we're going to take my jelly plate on a piece of plexi. These words even want to stay.